Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to r/I don't work here lady, where Karen thinks that she's more important than a patient in the hospital. If you're new around here, please feel free to subscribe to my channel because I upload daily. But now, without any further ado, let's dive right in. Woman thinks her stuff is more important than a sick person. Just some backstory, I have a twin sister who used to work at a supermarket where we usually buy groceries at, and when I say twin, I mean we look almost the same. Even her manager got mixed up between us twice, and I got yelled at for not doing my job at a place I don't work at twice thanks to that. Fun times. The differences being she wears glasses and I have contact lenses. She rocks the ponytail braid while I go for the twin tail. Anyway, onto the story. If I recall correctly, it was Friday, my sister came down with a very bad cold and she called in sick that day. I thought I would help her a bit with some medicine and some chicken noodle soup. After buying the medicine, I headed to the supermarket and I was making haste as I did not want my sister to wait long. Then, as I was choosing what to get, a hand tapped on my back, which made me jump and let out a scream. I turned and saw an elderly woman with a frustrated look on her face. I will call her W. Me, can I help you with anything? W.
Finally, someone who's not slacking off. What's wrong with all you staffs these days? Nowhere to be seen when needed.
Me, sorry? W.
I need to get these.
Shows me a list of items.
And I need them fast, so get to it.
Me, I'm sorry miss, I'm in a hurry, so I cannot help you. Maybe you should ask one of the staffs. W had that confused look.
What are you talking about? You're wearing the uniform.
Now the uniform was white shirt and black jeans, as for male would be green apron with a name tag and female was red apron with a name tag. I was wearing a white shirt, so I guess she mistaken me for an employee. Me, oh, I don't work here. W.
I saw you at the register yesterday.
Me, that was my sister, we kinda look alike. W.
Don't give me that BS, you're just being lazy and want to skip work, aren't you? Get me my stuff or I will have you fired.
Me, I'm not lying. That really was my sister and she's off sick today, so I need to get home. W.
I don't care, you either get me what I want or I will talk to your manager and get you fired.
Luckily, one of the staffs, I will call him E, was passing by and came rushing when he heard the woman's loud voice. E. Is there something wrong here, ladies? Me, could you... W.
I want this lazy girl fired for not helping the customer.
E. Ma'am, please lower your voice. We cannot fire her as she does not work here. W.
Don't you effing lie to me too. She's clearly wearing your uniform.
E. No, she does not. If you have a problem, then I'm more willing to help you out. But I ask of you, please lower your voice and stop harassing other customers or I will have someone escort you out, ma'am. Apparently, she was not satisfied until she got me fired and went on and on until she was kindly asked to leave. Finally, I got what I needed and was back home safe and sound. One last thing I want to add is that when I told my sister about what happened, she got a chuckle out of that and told me the same woman blew a fuse when sister said her card was declined. You know, sometimes it just seems that Karen is just extremely lazy and will go great length to assure that someone else could potentially do the work for her. But anyway, let's continue.
You cannot treat me like that, I basically pay you.
Hi, this is my first time on this sub, but this story is gold. Note, this story is not mine, but my older brother's, but it's still a nice story. Also, heads up, I'm on mobile and all that junk. My brother worked in retail at a local Target. One day he was working a late shift, so during his break he went to another store to pick up some stuff to keep him up and running. This store had a similar color scheme to Target. He got a lot of energy drinks and other stuff to keep him awake so he could make it through his shift. In comes annoying lady. The cast is B, brother, AL, annoying lady, SM store manager, TM target manager, and so B was grabbing a case of Monster energy drinks when AL walks up. AL.
Could you help me with something?
B. I don't work at this store, but I could help you. My brother is very kind to people who need help. AL is clearly upset by the answer of I don't work here. AL.
Don't lie, you clearly work here. You are even in uniform.
B shows her his Target name tag. AL clearly still did not back down, so this lady has the audacity to say,
"Okay, but I still don't believe that you work at Target, so just help me out now."
B was shocked that this lady refuses to believe that he did not work there, and how rude she was at the fact that he may just be a customer just like her. B: "You know what, I'm not on shift and you're being rude, so I'm leaving you with your problem. Go find a person who works here." AL:
"You cannot treat me like this. I basically pay you. I want to speak to your manager."
"You could talk to the store manager, but my manager is across the street at Target, so go there to talk to him." AL was mad, she ran off, and when B went to leave the store after buying his groceries, he was stopped by the store security, who told him that someone said that he was trying to shoplift and could they search him. B says yes, the guards find nothing incriminating, but the manager still wanted to speak to my brother. B walks in and says, "What's going on?" SM: "This lady said that you harassed her and almost got physical with her." AL:
"He had a weapon and almost used it on me."
The store guards tell SM that he had no such thing on him. Store manager: "Let's check the security cameras." They checked them and found the lady harassing him on the matter. AL attempted to cover it up by saying it was in a camera blind spot, but the manager was done with her and kicked her out of the store, then apologized to B, and B returned to work. It's not over yet. When he returned to work, he was called down by his manager to speak, saying that there was a crazy lady complaining about your work and how you were harassing her. B immediately knew who he was referring to because AL just drove on over to the Target and started complaining to my brother's manager. B walks into the office to see AL screaming at the manager to fire my brother for harassment on customers and other BS. AL:
"I want him to be fired for harassing me now."
TM: "Calm down, he has not even been in the store and we got contacted from the store across about you accusing my worker of the exact same thing." The time it took AL to get across the street was about 5 minutes because of traffic on that busy night. TM: "I'm going to have to ask you to leave." Note, the two store managers were good friends and knew each other, so he immediately received word of this lady. AL was screaming so loud, the store security guards showed up very quickly, got her kicked out of the store for harassing the store manager and accusing employees of false allegations. What a nut job. If you have watched until here, please don't forget to post some stars in the comments and like the video if you enjoy my content and want to support me. This is my house and I'm not your boss. So this actually happened a long time ago, but it still amuses me when I remember it, so I thought you guys might like it too. I hope it fits the sub okay. So it's the late 90s and I'm about 12. Living at home with my mom, who was a manager of a department of the local hospital at the time. It was before email or texting, and caller ID was not much of a thing either. My mom wanted to be a good boss, and so she let her staff call her at home if there was an emergency. Naturally, her definition of an emergency and theirs did not match up. So my older sister and I were home one evening when the phone rang. Sister was in another room, so I grabbed it and it was a Karen from my mom's team. The following mess of a conversation happened. Karen:
"Can I speak to your mom?"
Me: "Sorry, she's not home." "Can I take a message?" Mom had practically coached me to say that every time I took a call for her. Karen:
"I wanted to ask her for Saturday off."
This was about 2 or 4 days away, so super late notice. Me: "Okay, I will pass the message on." Karen:
"So, can I have Saturday off?"
Me: "I don't know." Karen:
"Well, can you check?"
Me: "No." Karen:
"I don't know why it's so hard. Just look at your mom's diary and tell me if I can take the day off."
Me: "I'm sorry, I cannot do that. Mom has her diary with her anyway." Karen:
"I don't know why you're being so difficult."
Me: "I'm sorry, you really need to speak to my mom." Karen:
"Why can't you help?"
Me: "I'm 12, I have no idea if you can take the day off." Karen:
"Well, when is your mother getting home?"
Me: "I'm not sure, later tonight, but she did not say a time." Karen: huge sigh.
"Just tell me if I can take Saturday off."
Me: "I'm sorry, Karen:
"You are useless. I will just talk to your mother tomorrow instead, since you won't help me.
And she hung up. What the hell? I was mortified since I thought I had effed up, but my mom hit the roof when I told her and she stopped the entire team from calling the home number again. Also turned out that Karen had only wanted Saturday off so she and all her middle-aged friends could go drinking Friday night, and she did not fancy getting up for work the next day. Alright guys, that's all the content I have for you today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to support me. I hope you have a fantastic day and I see you again tomorrow.